executive at Stars is an interesting role because the way I look at it, you need to have really 3 skill sets. You have to be good at sales and client relationship management. You also have to know something about insurance because you're working with risk managers and clients and third parties that deal with claims and insurance and safety. And then you also have to be a technologist. I like that this job has different components to it. I like that I can bring some knowledge of technology to an area that isn't technology focused every day. I like that I can interpret business problems and see the big picture. I like when we have a new sale and I can bring on a new company and I can get to understand what their business needs are and work with them to help them meet those needs. And in the process, I'm learning something from them and they're learning something from me about technology, and that's what makes it fun.
I'm definitely very involved in technology. It's important to me to understand what my clients need, and it's important to them. But kind of the twist I have is instead of thinking of technology for technology's sake, I bring the business world into it. I can understand how it's going to apply to an individual's business. I listen to my clients and what their challenges are today and help orchestrate and put a plan together that's going to help them achieve their business goals. Really, it's about doing something different, doing something of value, so that all the businesses that I serve, that they're successful in what they do, and knowing that I'm playing a role in that.
We work with architectural, engineering, construction firms for all of their technology. What I wanted to do is start a firm that can fill that gap, that can talk to architects from an architect's perspective. So we have an architect on staff. Talk to engineers from an engineer's perspective. We have engineers on staff. And go out and talk to construction, because that's where the real gap seems to be. And then also talk to owners and educate them on, if you're going to demand that these drawings are delivered to you in this format, what can you get out of it? And how can you relay that information before design ever starts? What are you asking for and why? And when I started this a long time ago, I stepped outside and I would drive around, and every building is different. And I think about who's involved in that building, what's going into that building, how long did it take him to design that? Our entire world is affected by architects, engineers, construction, and owners.
I do lens design as an optical design consultant, and I work with a wide variety of customers ranging from defense customers to cell phone camera manufacturers to biomedical optics. So the stuff that I teach my students how to do, it affects every aspect that I can think of in terms of your life. I mean, just the other day, I had a customer come to me who needed me to design a lens system for a fertility clinic so they could look at sperm and figure out if it was fertile or not. And so, and then I went shortly after that to play volleyball, and I was talking to a friend of mine who was just at a fertility clinic. So there was a great connection where I could say, I'm helping this person who needs this type of system.
Well, I am a serial entrepreneur, and I have started and launched a new enterprise called dvar.com, and it is a web-based multiple product enterprise that's providing products and services to help people perform much better than they normally would without our productivity, basically to help people thrive. I love empowering potential, and I love it when people see themselves as bigger than they have been seeing themselves, and to at this point to be developing technology or developing a web-based product that empowers them to really get their potential and see their potential and work with it is exciting to me.
Currently, I fill a number of roles, but one of my main positions is I work for U of R Medical Center, and I work in the network team as a technical admin. And what I do there is primarily ensure the accuracy of billing and completion of small projects, daily tasks and projects. I literally live and breathe technology. I do it every day at work. I do it in my own business, Little Miss Baby Cakes, where I use, although I create these beautiful diaper cakes for babies and gifts, but I use technology for it completely. I build websites for small startup companies as a way to bring these startup companies something that's a professional look, an online presence without charging them outrageous prices that they otherwise would not be able to afford. So those are some of the things that I do professional-wise. And then on my own, in my volunteer time, I actually help women become financially independent and more financially responsible. And I actually use technology, so websites, apps, and things like that to help them manage their finances better and not make it so overwhelming.
What I do is I run the two groups that are responsible for marketing and selling engineering services and skilled trades for mostly manufacturing and industrial applications. I come with a computer science and math background, and I've used technology to do most things in my life. I was a software engineer for a company that made printed circuit design software, and as a part of doing that job, they found I could communicate about the tool well, so I moved into product marketing. I leveraged that kind of experience when I came to Optimation, and one of the things I've been really excited about doing is helping to build the company best practices, standards, and processes around the technology that we use. I like to solve problems. I think most technology people, most engineering people, they have that as a base. So I use the methods and the processes that I've learned over the years with technology and engineering to solve everyday problems too.
I've always been interested in healthcare and technology in healthcare, how you understand what to do. My grandmother was a nurse, class of 1917, and was very proud. I have all of her medical textbooks. And when you look at how differently we care for patients now and how much more information we have, it's really pretty astounding. Originally, my role was as a cardiac ultrasound technologist. I did echocardiograms and cardiac testing. So I was a user of the technology to be able to do frontline care for patients. Now my role really is understanding the technology and how people can use it in their daily workflow, because you can have the best technology out there, but if it's not useful or people don't see the value, they really don't know where it fits into what they do during the day. Working at the Rochester Rio has really been the best job that I've had in my entire career. Being able to make such a difference in our 13-county region at such a foundational level really brings a lot of joy and satisfaction.
I work for Xerox Corporation, and I am managing and accountable for the systems and applications that run Xerox's corporate environment. So that's like HR systems, finance systems, business intelligence, procurement, finance, and it's the IT infrastructure that ensures that we meet our business objectives and how we're moving forward. What I love about technology is it always changes, and it's hard to keep up, and rallying a group of people that are also passionate about it and helping move our company forward. It helps the whole economy if you look at it from that perspective in terms of having a profitable organization. STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. Women are making progress in doctors and lawyers, but not in the STEM area. And the more we publicize and make awareness of people that can mentor or can be role models, get that through our education system, we're making a difference. So it's a wonderful honor just to have been nominated, and I think it's good because we can make a difference in all we do just by giving some visibility to it.